What up, gang? Carolina Jackpot coming at you. It's Thursday afternoon, July the 30th, and we finally get some news here the past couple of days about college football season. Excuse me, I got a gnat running around my nose somewhere. I don't know what he's after. Finally get some news on the college football front past couple of days. So the ACC announces they're going to play a 10-game ACC schedule and one non-conference game for every team. And I'm sure you've all heard the non-conference game has to be played in the home state of the ACC school, which means Clemson could have a non-conference game at home, or they could play in Columbia if they wanted to. They're not going to. They'll play a home game against somebody. North Carolina can still preserve their matchup with Auburn if they could get Auburn to come to the Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte. But wait, that's not going to happen. You know why? Because the SEC decided we're only going to play a 10-game season, and it's going to be a 10-game conference season. This is a bit of a mindfuck to me. I don't really understand why, all these conferences, your Power 5 conferences, y'all got to do the same thing, It interweaves itself together, you know what I'm saying? Like underwater basket weaving class. It all ties in together. So somebody's getting screwed somewhere. And, I blame all this on freaking Notre Dame joining the ACC. That's just thrown everything for a freaking loop. They had to let these jackasses in for one season because they weren't going to have nobody to play. So we got to get them in there. I think they wanted to get them in there too, so because they want to see the Taters and Notre Dame in an ACC championship game. That's what they want to see. Can we imagine the TV revenues we get from seeing Notre Dame in their first ever conference championship game, and they're playing the ACC's best in Clemson, blah, 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 blah. I know that's what they want. So, that's, it's all about cash, and that's what you're going to get. What do I think about the South Carolina-Clemson rivalry? Putting on hiatus for a year, it is what it is. I'm sure they tried to work out the scenarios to keep these things going, but it just ain't going to happen. I was listening to the Tater Radio, I call it, their call-in show over here on WCCP 105.5, The Roar, in the upstate of South Carolina. Some of these Clemson fans, I've told y'all before, some of them I can stand to listen to. Some of them I'm friends with. Some of them I want to just give a scissor kick right through this damn radio. Because, number one, they're so stupid that all they're focused on, all they can talk about is South Carolina. You've won 2 out of the last 4 national championships, okay? You haven't lost a regular season game since 2017. 2017! Yeah, all you can do is still talk about South Carolina, Todd Ellis, Will Muschamp. It's on your mind 24/7. Good God Almighty, I didn't know that putting up 600 yards on you idiots a couple years ago was going to do this to you. Jeez. Jesus. But anyway, they're talking about Gamecocks and getting all up in their feelings because the host of the show, the 3 to 7 show, Mr. Walt, says that he thinks that next year that the schedule will return to normal and the game will be played in Columbia as it was scheduled to be played, just for the sake of continuity and keeping things going like it was. And this idiot calls in. I think he called himself Lynn. I'll call him Tater Lynn. Tater Lynn was pissy because, well, if that happens, then we should just drop them off the schedule. We can just drop them off the schedule and start playing a real team, because if they refuse to come to Clemson next year, guess what, asswipe? If that's what it be, that's what it be. We'll refuse to go there. The schedule will go back to being in 2021 what it was going to be. That schedule was already laid out anyway. So nobody gives a damn what your opinion is, to be quite honest. And if it doesn't matter if we're all a barrel of laughs and Will Muschamp, who's all thumbs, and we're Todd Ellis with the cycling out, it shouldn't matter if we play on the moon. It shouldn't matter if we play at the fairgrounds. It shouldn't matter if we decide to pull up and play on the field down at the high school stadium in Clinton, South Carolina. It shouldn't matter. You'll drag us 100-0. It doesn't matter where we play at. So why are you bitching about it on the damn radio? I don't get it. But I mean, putting this rivalry on hiatus, it's crazy. It really is, and I don't understand why. Like I said, one conference decides to do this, one does another thing, but with this virus, nobody knows what's going to happen. And a little secret, all these damn games ain't going to get played anyway. And, I mean, that's the bottom line. There's not. I mean, somebody's going to have an outbreak on their team. They're going to have to cancel this. Somebody's going to not be able to play the full season. Some teams are. Some teams won't. Some teams probably end up being able to play 7 games. Some of them might only play 4. Some of them might be able to play all 10. So it's going to be crazy. I bet you they forego the playoffs at the end of the year too, and crown a national champion some other kind of way. But with the SEC schedule being 10 games, I hope that we can just keep our normal schedule, and then hopefully they add Arkansas and Mississippi State out of the West to the mix for us. I think that's fair. But nah, SEC football gods, you ain't going to do that, are you? You're not going to do that, are you? It's going to be the regular slate we were going to play, and it's going to be Auburn and Alabama, right? That's what you're going to do, right? Because you love old South Carolina so much, you like to give us a big kick in the nuts. It's crazy, y'all. Buckle your seatbelts, because I have a feeling that 2020 has only begun to be the bumpy ride that it's going to end up being by damn December. I'll see y'all later. Appreciate it. Peace. I'm out. I'm still spurs up to my toes up, baby. Woo!